evening, ladies and gentlemen, and all in between. Jason, my brother, how you doing?
Not too shabby.
We are back and we are live. And I almost have my entire voice back, but
Yeah, you're sounding more like yourself, finally.
yeah, at least I don't sound like Froggy from our gang.
Yeah.
But so today's episode, David Lee Roth breaks silence with Sammy Hagar Alien Implant story. Now, as you know, we're fans of aliens here on Creativity Talking. And we're fans of course, David Lee and Sammy.
Yeah.
Both are respected. Like them both. I prefer Sammy solo and Van Halen with Dave. So we'll call it the original Van Halen and then the 5150 band. You know, they're just two different bands and nothing wrong with it. They're just two different bands, you know?
Yep.
But
you're allowed to like them both. You don't always have to choose.
Yeah, and you know what? That was a really, it was a marketing thing for them too. So they helped them sell a lot of albums.
Yeah. So
according to Dave on his David Lee Roth YouTube channel, and this is headline: David Lee Roth blasts Sammy Hagar over his constant spew of diarrhea vitriol. And this is, of course, from Blabbermouth. David Lee Roth has bizarrely accused Sammy Hagar of spewing out constant diarrhea vitriol in his direction after being sex probed by aliens. Okay. David Lee Roth doing anything bizarre is par for the course because that's Dave and that's why we love him.
Yeah.
You know, but in the video posted...
He went there. He went there though. He had to go straight to sex probed.
You know, that's the aliens do, you know.
Well, allegedly.
Means aliens.
Come on, let's
the last thing they expected.
Yeah.
In a video posted to
he was insatiable.
Yeah. In a video posted to YouTube titled The Ballad of Popsicle Sam, Roth referenced Hagar's belief that a pair of aliens tapped into his mind through some kind of Wi-Fi connection, saying in part about the former Van Halen singer, according to Sam, he was abducted by aliens. Now, all Dave's doing is taking what Sammy said and expanding upon.
Right.
Waxing philosophically.
Right.
As Dave often does. And, dude, there was no one better. Like, if you saw David Lee Roth in an interview, you put the remote down back in the day. And you're like, because this is going to be fucking good. You know what I mean? No matter what he's saying, because that's what rock and roll's all about. But let's get into the main quote here. I know that when you're abducted by aliens, you get sex probed, Roth continued. I am compelled to solicit this sordid subject in an effort to explain Sam Hagar's conduct. For the last 10 summers, I haven't said a single syllable about him. Not one. I defy you. And in the face of a constant fart gas aimed in our direction. Great quote. Aimed at our direction here at the Mojo Dojo Diamond Dave Laboratories. And I think we've arrived at both the technical and the medical answers that may explain some of Sammy Hagar's conduct and his constant spew of diarrhea vitriol in our direction. Sammy Hagar was abducted by aliens and he was sex probed. Sex probed. That's the best. Come on, baby. Summer nights and my... Okay, it continues. Roth went on to admit that he had no idea about what an alien sex probing procedure might entail. Does it require apparatus? I love that word, apparatus.
Yeah, it's very descriptive when you talk about alien sex probing.
Is it a beam? We don't know. We may never know, he said. But what do I know with what I do know with absolute accuracy is that if you take half of a popsicle and jam it into a cassette tape player, no matter how carefully you extract it, that tape player will never play the same again. No matter how carefully you try and fix those delicate little parts, and it'll get worse and it'll seem like the singer that you used to be will stop making sense whatsoever. A lot like Sam.
Well
Now,
then,
this has all been brewing with the whole Eddie Van Halen tribute show or shows that people wanted to do. And, there was drama back and forth, and Jason Newsted had, spilled the beans saying he was asked to play bass. And this is going back, a year ago. And there's supposedly going to be a couple bass players, a couple of drummers, Alex Van Halen and Tommy Lee are supposed to be on drums. Michael and Jason were supposed to be on bass, and it was like Satriani and I forget. And Lukather on guitar, and then David Lee Roth and Pink on vocals. So they were going to have some kind of celebrate. This is just what I don't know if it's true. This is just what's been reported.
Right.
So Sammy's always bashing Dave. I think that's out of pure jealousy because most people prefer classic Van Halen.
Maybe so, yeah.
Because when they think of Van Halen, most people think of David Lee Roth with Van Halen.
Naturally.
Especially of our generation. Now, people who are 10 years younger, their Van Halen is Sammy.
Right.
And that's fine. But Sammy's always had a hard on for Dave as far, not to probe. But
you had to choose the word hard on.
Yeah. But and whatever. And it sells tickets for both the guys. It sells albums. Don't let it fool you. And there's like, oh, I sold this many albums. Oh, I had the number one hit. Oh, we had the Van Halen 6-pack. The first 6 Van Halen albums you can't replicate the success of that. And the Sammy albums are good, but they declined due to addiction issues and personnel problems. It seems.
Did you say doo-doo?
Doo-doo, doobie doo. But you can actually go watch Van Halen album by album, track by track, the Sammy years and the Dave years, original Van Halen 6-pack, and where we go through, me and Pat Catalano go through every Van Halen song, and it's pretty good. But
how was Pat, by the way? We haven't
I talked to him last night. I was texting him. We were texting at like 1:30 in the morning last night.
You guys got anything planned for future shows?
That he had some things going on, and then I was trying to figure out my new schedule, and so we'll probably start in February. But what I'm thinking is like album by album is way too much. That's a lot of crap. We do 6 shows a week plus.
Yeah, maybe you could do like the Backstreet Boys album by album or something like that.
Yeah. Jason's Hornswogglers.
Yeah, Jason and the Hornswogglers. That's my when I get my band together. That's what we're gonna call it.
Yeah. Right. Jorge's Chicken Coop.
Yeah, it's a tribute act.
Absolutely, it's a tribute to a tribute of a tribute of a tribute.
Yeah, good old Jorge. God rest his soul.
But absolutely. But the whole alien thing is hilarious. Now Sammy has said that. I mean, that he said about the aliens and UFOs, he's seen stuff, and and he always gets the goosebumps like you see him in interviews. So like show you his arm when he's talking about something, he gets all good. So he's into the woo woo.
Yeah.
Whatever, fine. I like Sammy Hagar. I respect him. He's obviously a great businessman, hands down.
Legend, man. He's a iconic.
Great singer, great guitar player, great songwriter. And then, Sammy brings up, he had one, Dave, when he went solo, he had one huge album, and then they started declining. Well, that's called ego in the absence of Ted Templeman.
Yeah.
Ted, without Ted, Van Halen would not be Van Halen. The Doobie Brothers wouldn't be the Doobie Brothers.
True.
Montrose wouldn't be Montrose.
Yeah.
But it's interesting. But, so Sammy's always talking shit about Dave, and they did that tour. Okay, just look at his fucking mutton chops.
Yeah.
You know, he does these videos that he posts on his YouTube page, and always entertaining artwork, the whole nine.
Well, I mean, if that being the case, then I guess he deserved this little diatribe because, you poke Dave long enough, he's going to respond. So,
Yeah, and that's the whole thing. Sammy's just been constantly just bagging on him, and Dave hasn't said shit.
yeah. Well, he said it now, and it was hilarious.
Right. He's let the alien out of the bag.
Yeah, he let the probe thing.
Probing questions. The Inquirer wants to know.
Yeah, he went deep on the alien subject.
Yeah, first knuckles free.
Yeah.
But
buy one knuckle, get the second for free.
Right.
Yeah.
Due to inflation. But that doesn't exist.
Right.
But back in the day,
economics.
My ex-wife at the time, she was a huge.
It's working.
Yeah.
Economics, it's working.
Yeah. We gotta whisper.
It's working.
You gotta whisper because we're weirdos. There was some commercial is of someone whispering, and it just the whole thing grossed me out.
Right.
I was like, I'm like, I know you're tied up and you can't move. You're gonna feel a probing sensation. Oh my God, am I in the alien ship?
You're not the one they call V, are you?
Yeah.
Boing.
Yeah. So back in the my ex-wife was a huge Bon Jovi fan. She didn't get my fascination with Van Halen with David Lee Roth.
Right.
Dave is my favorite entertainer of all time, hands down. Across the board, he's just my favorite. And whatever, hit me at the right time. I was in karate, so I got to see someone who is a black belt in martial arts actually perform and do it correctly. And plus, he was a superhero. The chicks loved him. The dudes wanted to hang out with him. Plus, his best buddy was Eddie Van Halen, as far as you knew.
Right. Yeah.
So she didn't get it. So I'm like, okay. I said, well, Dave and Sammy are touring together. The heavyweight champions of the world tour. And we went and saw that show. Now, Seth, who was 3 at the time, I had just put my beer down and I went back to the bedroom to grab something. I come back and we're going to drop him off at his Nana's house to get babysat, and the beer was empty. So by the time he got there,
it began.
Yeah, I said, yeah, he's probably going to be tired in a little bit. But, that's what shit happens like that when you have kids like you. So
sure,
don't
yeah.
out on the
hey, they see you doing it. Hey, Dad likes it. It must be good,
Yeah, and he like drinking out of my glass all the time. But surprised him. He asked me after one time he took a big gulp and it was rum and Coke. He was, whoa. But anyway, because he went from literally a bottle to a glass. He did a one sippy cup, one sip, and he's like, fuck this. And he went right to a glass like that. But
look at him now.
Great show. Great fucking show. And halfway through Dave's set, so Sammy opened, and it was the first show or second show, and it was in Chicago. And Dave's from Chicago. Oh. And so she turns to me halfway through. She goes, now I get it. I'm like, yeah, there's no one like, I mean, when Dave was flying around, on a surfboard and all that stuff, when he was doing solo, you had Steve Vai. He always had the best musicians around him.
Oh, yeah.
Always. And Sammy same with Sammy as well. But,
sure.
Once Sammy got in Van Halen, then he started doing that revolving door of like the circle and then the chicken foot and whatever 17 other band names he's called, the same group of guys, but they're out there playing, and Sammy's going to start playing less, he said. And I have to say, his last couple of shows, Sammy did not sound like Sammy broke a note. Sammy never does that. Sammy's always, you know what I mean?
On the money, for sure.
Yeah. And Dave, you always gave him room because he always said he wasn't the best singer, but he entertains the hell out of you. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
So what? It's part, and he made it part of his stagecraft of like, I forgot the fucking words, man.
Yeah.
No, he didn't. But yeah, I just think that's funny that you got these two, you know, sen-
Advanced in
yeah,
years, gentlemen
just
warring
giving
a
each
little
other
bit.
shit. Look at Dave. He's all like, ha ha, missing a tooth. He didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know, Dave is the king, and dude, look at him.
Yeah.
People give him shit, like, dude,
Yeah.
he
How
climbed the
can you
mountain.
give that guy shit, man? He's a legend.
Right, both of them.
Yeah.
So I just think it's funny that they're, and hey, if this sells tickets to whatever, and of course, I'm sure it's selling the Van Halen catalog and the new,
Yeah.
box set that's came out or is coming out or whatever, however that works.
Well, for anybody that hasn't seen the video, the Ballad of Popsicle Sam, can't even say that without laughing. But it's entertaining. You got to listen to him. I mean, it's he talks about a particular dispensary that he frequents in California, and allegedly has a weed bill of about $92,000, and calls his manager to confirm, just to prove that yes, in fact, she's writing checks
That's hilarious.
for for almost $100,000 worth of weed.
Good old Dave. And Dave got arrested back in the '90s for buying a dime bag in Central
Yeah,
Park.
yeah, I remember that.
Everyone's like, ooh, like it's a big fucking deal. It's like, dude,
It's a dime bag, man. Come on, $10, right?
David Lee Roth, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
And then it's
He
funny,
probably was trying to help the poor damn dealer out. You know what I mean? He probably didn't even need the weed. He was just trying to help the guy out.
right? That's funny though. But what are you gonna do?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a great vid, man. There were so many funny things. He was talking about Sammy being from Fontana, California, and he said they used to call it Fontucky.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, guess who's saying yo? We'll
Who we
just do a big ol' Roger that.
Roger that, Roger Trunts.
Now you got your own graphic now, Roger.
Yeah, you're loved over here, baby.
Yeah, he's like he was always more of a Randy Rhoads kind of guy. Well, that's funny because we
Hey.
didn't even mention him.
But
Or
that's all right. Hey, we love Randy too, Roger.
oh, absolutely.
Hey, and let's
So Pal
then
used to go to Randy Rhoads's graveyard and put a pack of Marlboro Reds on there and 3 black roses every year.
hey, what does he say? I know I met a Star Destroyer commander who looks just like Jason.
Love Eddie though. Yep, doo doo. Yup, doo doo.
Yeah.
I think I got high with an alien before, says Roger.
He
I'm
said
about
Jason's creeping me out.
nice. I really thought Misa was gonna be here. From
Yeah, we wish.
yeah. Uh Van Halen was freaking awesome. Sammy did good considering. Yeah, he did. I wouldn't want to step into those shoes.
Yeah, and
I don't
Roger,
know.
by the way,
Let's
you
just
get Misa on here. That's your job.
yeah. No, it's we're working on it.
Yeah. Hey, Roger, too.
Language barrier and
By the
to
way, some of the shows we pre-tape during the week,
yeah,
like some of the interviews. So if you're messaging us and we don't respond, we're not there, man.
yeah, it's because
We're not ignoring you. We're just not there.
sorry, I had to get rid of a booger
Yeah.
that was going like this every time
Those are the worst, man. The flappers, man.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you can't deal with a flapper.
Exactly. But yeah, I just think it's hilarious that they're still going at it,
Yeah.
Dave and Sammy.
I think
And
it's hilarious
Dave doesn't say
that Roger thinks I look like a star commander. I love that.
Star Commander.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. So I was like, what does he mean by star? like a sphincter star. He's the
Right,
Star
yeah.
Commander.
The Starfish
Got
Commander.
like a laser thing on your head with like a 1970s like headband
Right.
on the moon with the flag.
Oh, Star Destroyer. Star Destroyer, you said, yeah.
Nice.
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 We love you, Raj. Well, you
Absolutely.
have your own you have your own Roger. Put it up, Roger that graphic.
Oh, hold on. Let me get back.
Death Star.
Yeah, look at that. You got your own graphic now.
Roger that, man. You're part of the show. You're part of the family, man.
Absolutely. So now you're part. You're right along there with
Yep.
Alice
The coop.
and of course Gene and Mr. Darth.
Yeah.
But that's pretty funny. Pretty funny indeed. Pretty funny indeed. Yeah, so tunage and this week we have coming up on tunage.
You got some tasty things picked out for us.
Yeah, Dave Hellwig. Yeah. That's pretty interesting. Speaking of David Lee Roth, Greg Bissonette plays drums on this album.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and then we have Skindred doing Unstoppable.
Oh.
Just found these guys. They've been around a little bit.
Yeah, they've been around for a while.
And then of course one of our favorite new bands, the Southern River Band, The Streets Don't Lie Reaction. These guys are great. The amount of energy that they have is, and then so I started, as I look around for these tunages and stuff, I'm noticing a trend.
Is that a train?
Yeah. Perfect timing.
Yeah, is it bringing more people across the border up to?
No, those are buses that they're dropping off at the train station right across from my house.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But I got coffee. I can make them.
Yeah.
It's
They like it. They like it a little strong, just
right.
Throw an extra scoop or two in there.
But let's see here. So what was I talking about? So there's this. So as I'm looking for music, and I don't know if it's because it's like, because it's in kind to what you're listening to, or if I just happen, or there is a thing actually happening here. There's a thing happening where all of a sudden I trip over 200 bands that are trying to sound like AC/DC with Bon Scott.
Ah.
And it's all like first album.
Yeah.
Like there's a, you know what I mean?
Right.
So and we talk about like people taking place of all the legacy acts that are disappearing,
Yeah.
Someone's going to have to take Journey's place. That's a big hole, Van Halen's place, Sabbath's place, pretty soon Judas Priest, Iron Maiden. Yeah. Like literally
huge shoes to fill.
Yeah, and they can't fill necessarily 20,000 seaters.
Right.
Like these are people who have been all relegated theaters. And that's I'd rather see a show at a theater personally.
Right, but you got to work your way up to a 20,000 seater. You don't.
Right. So what I'm saying is the promoters are going to have a really hard time here.
Yeah.
And that's why you see, that's why Motley Crue, okay. I always say they're just going to fill the Stone spot. They'll be touring forever, just like Rolling Stones did, blah, blah. And, by the way, Mick Mars won round one.
I heard that. Yeah.
We love Motley Crue, but we sided totally with Mick Mars on this one. And so, Motley Crue Corporation has to pay, or whatever their name is, has to pay the legal fees for Mick. And then the only bad thing is it goes to arbitration. It doesn't go to a trial or anything. So no one will ever be,
Yeah.
But Maximum the Hormone Yashu Fukushu says Roger. Need to also check out
Pneumophilia.
Pneumophilia. Yo, VOB PMS, please. I don't know if Roger's drinking or if he's just posting bands at this point. You know what I mean?
VOB. Roger, clarify what VOB stands for, because I had a few drinks myself.
Probably the band, yeah. You know,
In fact,
it's
I started
Alien.
about.
Oh yeah, it's
lunchtime.
Alien Implant and Sammy Hagar, both. So it's a band,
Right
and
on.
he's been drinking.
Yeah.
Cheers. Here's my adult beverage this evening.
Oh, voice of Brace Prot.
Ah,
Write that down, Jeeves.
Jeeves, voice of
Indonesian band, he said.
Okay. Yeah, I got some bands that I've had in the notebook. I got to clear out from last year. Then we can get into newer stuff. All female. Right on.
Cool.
Yeah, if you guys notice, we cover a lot of bands that just happen to be all female. Not because they're all female, because their music fucking rocks.
Yeah.
And guys, you got to step it up. So this week we're focusing on some bands that happen to have guy. Because they don't call it a guy band.
Right, that's right.
You know what I mean? That's fucking stupid. That's why it always fucking annoyed me. Anyway,
yeah, let's go check out some guy bands.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the ladies from over there, they're bringing it for sure.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, so good, man. Such talent.
The fan base is just, really responsive and supportive. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Great production, big productions.
Yeah. So we met Rogers from doing those kind of bands.
Yeah.
And most of the stuff that we cover, when I say those kind of bands, I mean international, like we cover stuff that, because we know that people who watch this show don't necessarily watch Tunage or the other or Monday Metal sometimes. And
yeah.
So we cover international bands, and a lot of the bands that we cover aren't even, they may not be singing in English, but you can tell what the hell's going on, and they're rocking.
Yeah.
And it's cool to see all this happening,
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, we'll do some Testament.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's see. We got the dude from Wicked Smile coming on next week.
Yeah.
And we got some other
a great Australian band. Yeah.
Yeah, we should do a whole episode on Testament.
Yeah, I don't know if they're doing anything now. I know Alex Skolnick still got his jazz trio and stuff, but I could be wrong, but I don't know if they're currently.
Yeah, Rob's always, taking photographs of Skolnick, so they.
Yeah.
I'm sure he might have a connection there. But yeah, Testament, great fucking band. Great band. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see how much Motley Crue's got to because the reason why Mick won is they said that they had given him all the documents because that's what they were asking for.
Yeah.
And they just forgot to give him 1,327 pages.
Well,
that's
just like
so
just like the government, they
right. Oh, found that. Yeah.
Right. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
here it is.
More news, entertainment news. Someone has been indicted on 2 murder charges.
Really?
Mm-hmm. One of them is involuntary manslaughter from a prop gun used in a movie.
Oh, could that be Monsieur Baldwin?
Yep.
I thought they gave him a get out of jail free on that one.
Nope.
Oh, they took that back. That was a do-over?
That was, more than one agency kind of has to sign off on this thing. It's a,
Yeah.
And they're like, no.
Mm.
And you can watch the episode with Ted Haler, American Badass, and that's where we all discussed this shooting on set. Me having been a special effects guy and gun wrangler, and Ted had also been a gun wrangler on set and a prop master.
Ted, yeah, that was our first season. That was before we even got into video. That was audio only, I believe. Great interview, though. Yeah, go back and check it out. Ted's an amazing.
Yeah, we'll have to post that.
Yeah. I'd love to have Ted back on, actually.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, he's been working on his boats out there.
Yeah, big boats.
Such a cool guy, man.
Totally.
Like, yeah, totally cool guy. But okay, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens with that we're just talking about with the whole David Lee Roth thing, and is there actually gonna, I know Sammy and those guys are going out with the Van Halen tribute kind of deal. Yeah. And then Zebra announces 2024 tour dates, new album, reissue of first LP, and documentary in the works.
Zebra?
Yeah.
Oh, right on. Yeah. Yeah, Randy was very cool for sure.
Yeah, he was not cool to hang out with.
Yeah.
But hopefully, the Van Halen kiddies, it's too bad that Van Halen is over, but the music can still play on. You guys are high, says Roger. I am. Yeah. I'm on 80 milligrams. What do I think?
Yeah, what's your weapon of choice this evening?
The botanist fruit juice.
Botanist, yeah.
Cherry punch.
Botanist. Cherry punch, nice.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, Roger, maybe.
Yeah, Vince V the botanist.
Yeah.
That's his new name.
Friendly neighborhood bud tender.
Yeah. How can I help you?
Right.
Dude.
How can I help you? All right, what else are we going to talk about today? What's going on with Napoleon Cello? No, what's the band from back?
Oh, Saigon Kick?
Dude, what's going on with that drama?
Oh, man. Yeah, that was like a hornet's nest for a few days, wasn't it?
Yeah, what happened?
Again, I don't know all the ins and outs. I was trying to play catch up myself, but
yeah,
they, I think they were going to do a 30-year anniversary tour for the album Water, I believe it was called. And I believe this, if I'm correct, this album was post Matt Kramer, who was the original vocalist. He was on the first two Saigon records.
Gotcha.
And I don't know. Somebody got their nose damn bent out of shape, and some internet squabble
yeah, I didn't know. I saw a headline, but I didn't understand what the hell was going on.
Yeah, I think it was just again, I probably don't know the real deal, but yeah, there was some
right. Yeah, we're not fucking anchor people.
Yeah. I mean, I need to dive deeper to say for sure, but there was some back and forth going on, and it was everybody was getting a little nasty on the social media.
Nasty.
So. But I don't know. Don't know what that means. Don't know if the tour's still going on or or what. Yeah. It's
and Lynch Mob is announcing they got it's their final ride farewell tour.
Lynch Mob?
Yeah, Lynch Mob, yeah.
Great band, yeah.
Let's see here. Oh, I thought it said PUD. It's POD. Announces Veritas.
PUD.
Hashtag Bud.
Bud. It's my new favorite word. I'm bringing it back.
Bud.
Pud was such a great 80s word.
Yeah. Yeah, New Testament album is definitely well on its way, says Alex Skolnick.
Oh, okay. Are they going to call it Pud?
They're going to call it
oh, this is my keyboard.
Star Destroyer Commander.
That's my keyboard brush, by the way.
Yeah,
Not Maya Rouge.
yeah,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. This just came in my cleaning kit
Yeah,
to get 3 years worth of cheap beer off the screen.
right. And it's still dissolving.
Yeah. Oh, I got this thing too, which looks a little questionable.
Oh, and Gene Simmons solo band. Oh, hella. Gene Simmons solo band is already booking dates.
Really?
Hmm. No more Kiss. He's probably relieved he doesn't have to put on all that shit anymore.
Yeah, he's like, fuck those platform boots.
Oh, dude, it had to have been a drag. You know what I mean? No
Yeah,
pun intended.
especially when you get older and it's like hard enough to walk in damn sneakers. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Surprised they weren't like flared, Nice. What's that? Is that
It's
is
like
that
to
when
blow
you
the damn cigarette ashes off your keyboard. I guess.
get the pus out of your fucking boil?
Right?
Mm.
Yeah. This is some of China's greatest. I ordered the cheapest thing I could find on Amazon.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice. Did Jeff Bezos personally deliver it to you? Did a
He did.
drone?
He did.
Terminator?
Yeah, he rappelled out of a drone and said, "Here you go."
Anyone?
Cool.
Dude, you ever hear that guy laugh?
No, I haven't, but
Yeah.
and I was like, "Get the fuck out of here!
Yeah, I was also listening
Get
to
out of here, Jeff! You got my money already."
yeah. We're listening to 10,000 Volts by Ace.
Nice.
Hmm. Hmm.
Hey, man. Yeah. I don't know.
I
Play
really
that
like
one.
this version of Fox on the Run.
Oh, really? I haven't checked that out.
Yeah, I
Dude,
mean, perfect for that.
his Roger says there's 4 of us right now. I don't know what that means, but
Right?
hey, I'm good with it. Um yeah, Ace's last record, he had some great covers on there, man. Like he did We Gotta Get Out of This Place. Did Lola, did a great version of Lola.
Yeah.
And are you taking a shit or something? I always hate when you put me on widescreen here.
Huh?
I said you must be are you like shitting with the door open or something? You got me on like solo widescreen.
Yeah, because I got to get some ice, but thanks for letting everyone know.
Yeah, it freaks me out looking at myself. I can only imagine how horrified the
I was,
viewers
I was
are.
getting ice for my beverage, and I didn't want to leave
Yeah,
a
right. Yeah,
hole,
they
so
got
it'd be
they
like
got to see every.
flowing conversation, and he wouldn't bring attention to it.
Yeah,
Hey,
they got to
where's
look.
my face on the screen?
Had to look like up close at my chicken pox scar from 14 years old.
Nice.
Yeah. Till we make enough money where we can get a
You mean
makeup girl.
alien implant,
Right. They implanted it right between the eyes, if you know what I mean.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. What if?
Yeah, the old
What if
alien.
dream world is
The old,
actually when the aliens are like, that's our real life, and they're programming us and shit, and this is like alien dream.
yeah, the old alien pecker trick.
Yeah,
Right.
the
Hey,
old alien hopskiddly doo.
yeah. I wish we could make the movie, man. I mean, like, obviously, you know it now that I'm like really find it hilarious. The V meets the aliens thing. I want to start writing it so bad. I know you were finishing the last book, but one of these days when you clear your schedule, we gotta do it, man. I need it. I need it in my life.
Yeah, let's see if I have. I just was messing with the graphic the other day.
I drive around at work and I get ideas about that movie. Yeah, it could be so good. And then
Yeah,
like my other idea, Space Pimp. I would love to pursue that as well.
yeah,
He was the last thing we expected.
totally.
Oh yeah, it could be so good. I don't know if it'll be PG or not, but probably not.
No, it's gonna be rated R for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. And well, it's animated, so
Oh, you want to do it animated? You don't want to.
yeah, because you can get away more with animation.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah, you can actually go further in
Wow.
animation than yeah, because it's not real people doing it.
Roger says he loves it, though we look evil. I think Roger might be tripping in that. I don't know what's going on with Roger.
Rogers the Men in Black.
Yeah, MIB.
Yeah.
Roger will knock on the. Hey, we'll bring Roger into the movie. He can be the MIB. He'll knock on the door and wipe their memories with the device. You know.
Yeah, we'll be like, hey, Roger that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, this is the first cocktail I've had
Yeah. Since your sickness, huh?
since like Christmas or New Year's.
Says he hasn't tripped in 20 years. Well, there's no time like the present, Raj.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, a little old fashioned blotter.
Yeah, I only did acid twice, and that was it. That was enough for me.
Yeah. What about some good old shrooms, though? You know, just peyote.
Never
Or
did.
something.
Never did them.
Yeah. He
Never
says,
did.
I wish.
Nice,
Yeah. Or you can go down to South America and do the ayahuasca.
dude. I don't know how anyone like we're having a conversation about this the other day at work, and they're like, yeah, we'd go down the city and trip. I'm like, why would you want to go to downtown Chicago tripping
And
on acid?
right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Hard
no,
enough when you're straight, man.
yeah, why don't- you know, like, dude, like trees, you know,
Yeah.
forest, you
He
know,
said he only did it 320 times.
nice. Give or take,
I love it.
give or take.
What do we do before Roger, man? I don't know. The
Yeah.
show's gotten way more fun since he found us.
Yes. Yeah. Like my glass, Knob Creek.
Oh yeah, that's a great whiskey, man.
Yeah.
Knob Creek.
But this is
Sounds like
high,
a porn
high
film
noon
name, you
vodka
know
and
what
soda. Yeah.
I mean? Yeah, Knob Creek. It's like a porno with like
Knob Creek.
cowboys in it or something, you know?
Knob Creek.
Yeah,
Dude, that used to drive me up the wall when people would say
Creek.
creek.
Yeah,
Fucking creek.
yeah, I know.
Two E's.
He was at a Dead concert with a tie-dyed Slayer shirt. That's fucking
Nice.
awesome. I love that.
Nice.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't think I could handle
I'm not,
a Dead concert.
never was a
man.
Grateful Dead fan.
No,
Can't stand it.
can't do it.
But whatever. Hey.
Hey, to each his own, though. You know.
Yeah.
Now, a Slayer show, I've been to a few of them, man. I'm all about that, but you know.
Yeah, never went to a Slayer show either.
Oh man, they're so good. Hey, there's speaking of that, there's rumors now Kerry King is getting his solo band together.
Yeah, his album's done.
It's done?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure? Because I know there was just
Hasn't
like
released it yet.
there
Well,
was
it's
speculation that Phil
But-
Anselmo was going to be singing, but nothing definite, you know?
Put it this way, it's written.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'd be hip with Phil singing, man, for sure.
Because he was talking about it, he said the whole thing sounds fucking great. So I don't know.
Right on.
This is like Monday, Tuesday. I read that.
Yeah.
Something like that. So he's talking about it.
Yeah, I didn't think he was ready to hang it up, you know? I think Tom.
Oh, he was. He's kind of, but he
Yeah.
says I'm going to sound like Slayer. So
Yeah. Well, yeah, he's just keep doing what he does best, right? You know?
he was the sound.
Faux show.
Faux show. Nah. It's like No Dead freaked me out. Don't like that. Yeah, I was never a Grateful Dead fan.
Yeah, it was just a little too mellow.
Nah, I just didn't like the vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the people around here who are like dedicated deadheads, Dude, you can smell them from like 40 feet away. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Roger said saw Clash of the Titans. I did as well, man. I saw him at Giant Stadium.
Oh, that's a good show.
And actually, you're a Jersey guy. You're probably at the same damn show as me, weren't you? Did you see him up
Anthrax,
there at the Meadowlands,
Megadeth,
Roger?
and Slayer.
Because that's where I was at, brother.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have 4 concerts this year, and that's like I'm like, oh, fuck.
Oh, you
5.
got 4 coming up? Yeah.
5. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good problem to have, man. There's some good shows coming around here, but I'm a little short on cash, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
There was ZZ's coming, Disturbed. Couple shows I'd like to see, but
Yeah. Beth Hart,
oof, I would
uh,
love to see her.
Billy Dan Eagles,
Nice.
um, Colin Hayes, from Men at Work, Colin Hayes,
Yeah.
and then Beth Hart.
Yeah. Good deal.
Fucking, that's it for that's enough for me for the year.
Right on. Yeah.
You know, my ankle's still kind of fucked up.
Right.
Sprained it. What are you gonna do?
Hey, you're old.
It's just, yeah, I just don't,
Yeah.
like standing room only shows. No.
Yeah, you were trying to get on the toilet and you sprained your ankle. I know how it goes, man.
Oh yeah.
You always do it the dumb way, there's never any it wasn't like you fought off some muggers in an alley. No, it was like, yeah, I was trying to take a shit and twisted my ankle.
I was getting some out of the trunk and I fucking bent
Right.
over because I didn't want to
Yeah.
step in the fucking puddle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
my fucking apples rolled out of my grocery bag and then I herniated a disc. It's always dumb shit like that,
Nice.
Yeah.
Was that code?
Yeah, it's totally code.
My apples rolled out of my bag.
My apples.
He says he thinks it was at RFK. He goes, "You guys are a little older."
Hey, easy, Roger. That was a little
I'm
mean.
old too.
That's ageism. They frown on that shit now.
Uh-huh.
Could have called us old cocksuckers back in the day, but now, we got
Speak for yourself, pal.
we got the internet behind us now.
Yeah.
The internet's protecting us. So we think.
Uh-huh. Oh, you know who we haven't brought up in a while?
Who's that? Oh, Shenfield. Yeah. Where is he?
Shenfield.
I hope he's still living.
Where are you, dude?
I've been slinging hot dogs for 30 years.
Uh-huh.
I'm the hot dog king.
Shit.
All my shit's kosher.
Yeah. Yeah, it just happened. I figured we'd cover the David Lee Roth, Sammy Hagar Alien thing because I had just done tunage thing. And
yeah, the Saxon
like,
too.
Oh, that's perfect.
Stay on the alien theme.
Yeah. And look at his margarita, his glass is empty.
Yeah, he's bombed.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Anyway. All righty. Well, I think we're going to cut it short here. I'm still don't have my voice back quite yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we will see you guys during the week on tunage, and next Saturday, same bat time, same bat place. And Jay, got anything to say, buddy?
Nah, just see you guys there. Like I said, we're going to be interviewing Steve from Wicked Smile, right? And,
yeah.
We'll be taping him. It'll be a pre-tape show this week, and but it'll be Saturday's show. So, Roger, if we don't answer, you know what that means, brother.
That means we pre-taped. So don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And let's see. Oh, Roger's last word.
Cheers. He gave the cheers.
Have a good one. And
from the Star Destroyer Captain to all of you.
From the what?
Star Destroyer Captain.
Star Destroyer Captain. Nice. An Alien Hunter V.
Yeah. Alien Prober. General.
Probist.
Yeah.
Anyway, I know. High energy at the end of the show.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey.
It's been a long couple of weeks, you know.
Right. It's been a long month or two, man. I'm telling
It's been
you.
a long fucking millennia.
Yeah. It's been
Back in my day.
rough start to the year. Everybody's sick. Dude, this morning I thought I was getting sick again. I'm like, what the hell, man?
Right.
I feel better now, but
Yeah, but sleeping those 4 days straight, man, was glorious.
Hey, God bless you. I wish I could have. I had to keep on trucking. Of course, I don't get any.
Literally.
I get no time off, or I don't
Yeah.
have to.
I said, fuck y'all.
I could be missing a leg, and they'd be like, "Well, what time can you get here?"
It's not the driving foot,
Yeah.
is it? We got an automatic.
All right. Yeah, you got 2 feet. Come on. What's your problem?
Hop to it.
Yeah.
Giddy up. Anyway.
All right, everyone.
We will see you guys next time.